And we're back here at number 1 Sports Ground for the second quarter of the first semi-final of the Wilson Security Black Diamond Cup. Kilarney, Vale and Cardiff currently leading 5-6-36 to 3-3-21 over the Kilarney Vale Bombers. Siren blows our heads off for about the 15th time today. Gaz, we're about to get underway.
We're underway, not about to. We're underway, Ivan. As Pearsall up against Sinclair. Sinclair gets his own ruck work, gets on the left boot, heading in the direction of Singleton. He's there up against the Cardiff defender. He gets out in the direction now. Well done to Shackleton. He tries to turn his opponent. Handballs over the top to Rick White. He shows a bit of pace. He's got that good tackle there by Chapman.
Good tackle. Great tackle.
Great tackle by Chapman. He's got the role of run with roll today with Rick White, and he certainly harassed him enough and was rewarded with a free kick.
Probably got the points early so far too, I'd suggest. Rick has been pretty quiet.
Yep, certainly has. But like we always talk about the good players, it doesn't take them a long time. They don't have to be in the game the whole time to make a difference.
That's right.
As Gibson now gets a handball, doesn't get a handball though. Mangosby coming in there,
good
well
turn.
done there by Sinclair. He gets it on the right, but kicks it straight in there. Mangosby come back for a second grab. Come back there now. They're certainly up and about Cardiff, and that's what they want. They want it in nice and tight.
Yeah.
They don't want to shoot out. They want it nice in a real dogfight here because that certainly suits their game, especially as longer as the game goes. They've got a lot of players who have not played a lot of football of late.
Yes, nice and close, and if it gets wet, it'll be even better for him.
That's right. Comes back there now to Wells. He slips over in the wettest part of the ground there. He's holding the ball there. He needs to get that ball out or he'll be penalised. Roger won't let him get away with that. Smithson gets out. Comes out there quickly to Gibson on the left boot again in the Ryan direction. Ryan against Collins. Collins with a big punch. Oh...
Jeez, Michael Ryan just grabbed the top of his head there because Collins got all, a big part of it, but that was just in the action of what he was trying to do. It was not intentional. You see that 100 times a game, don't you, Gaz?
Yeah, that would have been probably a play on call.
Yep.
But anyway, it's not. Michael Ryan, good luck to him. He's going to come back and have a shot for goal number 2.
I think he hit him that hard. He left a ball patch on the top of Michael Ryan's head.
Comes in Ryan. Kicks it. Looks nice, pushing across. It's going to hold its line. No, through for behind.
Just to the right of the big post there.
Yeah, we just missed a couple recently. Cardiff, they can get that other one. 16 points. Once again, just keeps Kilarney Vale thinking. There's Lewis there. Going to play to himself. They've got McMahon now on the mark. Kicks it out in the Wells direction. Also is Singleton. Alex Wells goes up. Spoils there from Lennon. Comes down there now to Clark. He's out there to Stewart. Taps it back there. Well done out there now as they're out there. Through Maddock. Handball over the top to Grant. Good tackle, Corbin Bond. That's holding the ball.
Is it holding the ball?
Why wasn't that holding the ball?
I think it might be holding the ball. And
it had to be holding the ball.
David Graham was just about to unleash it and got absolutely cleaned up. That should have been let it go, buddy. Don't touch the ball.
Ryan. Tap down there to White. Back to Island. They come out there now through Shells. Good smother there by Norton. Back it comes to Gibson. He handballed it back in the dangerous area for that. Wells picks it up for the Bombers, but he's immediately set upon by Mangosky and also David Grant.
It's amazing when they play such a close game, Cardiff, the amount of smothers they're able to get away because the ball is so close to everyone that there's always a man diving on the feet of another.
Okay, good. Coming over the top there was Norton, but it comes out the back to Grant. He gets a kick out there. Fortunate there for Kilarney Vale as Ryan Coglan now gets it on the right boot. Comes out there to Singleton. Up there quickly with him there is Nick Maddock over the shoulder. Should be a free kick. Bad luck there for Maddock. He just really corralled him nicely and just got the arm over the shoulder. And it's Bryce Singleton on the centre wing. Who's up forward is going to be. He's called to play on, then kicks into Maddock. He's going to sit up nicely for him. This is going to hurt here. Maddock in short to Ryan. They're away. They've got numbers there.
Oh, he thought about it.
On his own. He wants to call it back. Good work by Paddy Shell. Goes in short. No, goes out wide looking for Gibson up against Mipson. Good kick by Ryan.
Yes.
And Liam Gibson. Unlucky for Bryce Singleton out here. Slipped as he kicked it. Kicked in the man of the mark. And not only was that bad enough, the ball then sat up.
I know. And Mad Dog Maddock ran onto it and delivered it very nicely. And, of course, once again, the experience of Michael Ryan. Not to blaze away. There was a loose man there, but he would have done exactly what you hated, Gaz, which is kicking when he's running backwards.
Exactly.
Anyway, the kicks come in.
Gibson likes it. Gibbo likes it. He's first. And 22 points the margin now and getting into danger time for here at the moment for Kilarney Vale.
There's a few little bells ringing now, the alarm bells ringing, because all of a sudden you're sitting there and you're about 4 goals. You need a 5-goal haul to get back in front. Just starts, the scoreboard pressure just starts to add up and add up.
It certainly does. And just their ability to create space in the forward line is a bit of an issue for them. And even when Bryce Singleton got the ball out here, there's no quick movement forward. They're very static and look, and that's plays into Cardiff's hand. The 22 points still, well, only just starting the second quarter. Like there's no there. But once again, they need to Yeah, they need to start getting some confidence going their way. Jackson Island comes back here. Here's a good way to do it on the right boot in the direction there, but going back there, they're strong back there in defence. Zach Medcalf, they are well structured defensively. Full credit to Adam Dugan, the Cardiff coach. That's one thing they've been done all year, is very well structured defensively. He kicks out there. Good kick there by Medcalf. Good spoil by Singleton.
Yeah, good spoil.
Trying to lead the Barrow, and he forces it out of bounds.
Yeah, you mentioned it before. They need to have a look at their options up front. Daniel Lloyd's been the star up front, but you can't rely on a guy who's returning from a long-term injury to be the key to success. They need to have a couple of other guys in their forward line step up right now.
And that's the blokes like Edwards down there. Comes that goes to ground there now is Wells. He keeps going to ground, getting the ball and going to ground. He'll get penalised here. No, he's coming out. He's lucky there now. Comes out. Rick White comes out. Goes there now to Evans. Evans on the right boot. This is danger area. Shackleton. Can he take a mark? Can't. Spoiling down there. Edwards is down there, but good work there by Letha Barrow. Goes to kick it off the ground. Not sure that was the right option, but they might get away with it. Mangofsky. Back it comes there now to Shackleton. He's going to go all the way back to Max Mumford. It doesn't make it. Oh, gee, got paid. I thought that bounced. But anyway, Max Mumford now on the right boot. Floats across there to Coughlin. Coughlin can't take it there. That was not the best of kicks there by Mumford there. Comes out there and missed it. He picks it up. But look at the numbers for Cardiff there, Ivan. They're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 of them around the ball. Just swarming around there. But just once again, that was a kick. They come back. Mumford's kick barely made it. Then he kicked the Coughlin. It doesn't make it. It comes there now. Shackleton on the right boot. Snaps it goal. It's not going to come back. No. It's out of bounds on the full.
Out of bounds on the full. You're right. And you look at it. It's always nice to go back and look at your other options. But when you do go back, you've got to make sure that those possessions are clean. Both of those two for Kilarney Vale weren't, and they lost 40 yards.
Kicking out there, goes in there. Good spoil against Pearsley. Get the handball to Cardiff. Comes back there now to Coughlin. Coughlin goes back now to Rick White. They love him to get in the game. Rick White on the left foot. Wobbly kick in there. Good spoil by Maddock on Singleton. Back it comes there now. Good tackle on Spriggs. Picked up there now by Evans. Evans picked up. Goes to ground. Good ball up. Even if it's a matter of moving Rick White up forward, okay, he's got Chapman following where he goes, so might be put Rick White up forward and make him a dangerous proposition just to free him up for a little while. If he's going to be held all day, Rick White, Kilarney Vale won't win.
You're that big call, and I agree with you.
Bond there against McMahon. Clever work by Jackson McMahon. Going to back his pace. Corbin Bond's pretty good as well. McMahon goes to ground. Bond goes to ground. McMahon's the first to recover. Kicks in there in the Lewis direction. Also there now, I think it might have been was down there. Was Jolliffe, but back it comes to Paddy Shell. Smothered though, Mangofsky. Went the handball back in the direction of Stewart. He takes a tackle by Collins. Going to be a ball up.
Those listening and watching on Bar TV might hear some oohs and ahs like a German soft porn. That's Phil in the background. He's really enjoying this game, isn't he, Gaz?
He's loving his day. He's had a great day there. Back it comes there now. Ryan can't pick it up. They go in there again. Plenty of numbers in there for Cardiff. And Cardiff are actually getting more numbers around the ball than Kilarney Vale at the moment.
They just seem hungry, don't they? They are really attacking. And they know that. We've talked about the style of game that they want. And they are really playing it right now. But the numbers and the pressure is fantastic from the Hawks.
Yeah, it comes back there. It comes out the back there. Mangofsky's in a dangerous area. It comes out in the direction now of Wells. He goes up against Pratt. Wells off the ground. Not the right option. Good pressure by Jack Pratt. That was just the perceived pressure there.
Yep.
And Jack Pratt's got it there.
Right in front of the Hawks supporters.
It is, yeah. No, we're telling him.
Go for goal, son.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to have a ping.
He can have a shot of goals. Well, he's in distance. Could you take a good kick there from a left footer? He's trying to tell the umpire where I've got to stand. Once the fence moved. Jack Pratt on the left boot, they wobbly kick into the square. Touch play on Zakor, goes into a danger. They allow that to get through. Bond picks it up. Handball out to Pratt. Lewis now got him in the back there. Free kick to Corbin Bond.
Just relieves a little bit of pressure now for the Bombers. They'll be able to reassess and restructure themselves to get this ball out. But it's so crucial that they do. If it stays in here, you dare say that Cardiff are going to get the next one, and then that's when it starts getting very, very serious for the Bombers.
Yeah, they just need to settle down, get their fair share of the football. As Bond goes out there, goes in short. Kicks in there and finds Sinclair in the pocket. Paddy Shell's loose, but he goes longer in the Rick White direction. Also Lloyd's out there, but also is Medcalf, and Medcalf takes the mark. Some of their options not the best either, Ivan.
No, they're not picking good things at the moment.
Medcalf in the dangerous area. Their options pretty easy. Into Ryan or Koshin. Good spoil by Bond. Also with Sinclair. Also Pete Collins. So they're playing numbers there then.
Yeah, you're right, and Koshin, Key. We've seen them all year, those two guys. They've just been able to pull teams apart. And you're right. They know exactly where to go, and that's where they're going.
Yeah. Thrown again. Up it comes there now. Clark up against Sinclair. Goes out the back. Once again, plenty of numbers around the ball. Cardiff's modus operandi. Get the numbers at the ball. They don't care how many they get in there. They just make it a contest. O'Brien throws it up. Clark again. Taps it down. Great ruck work down to Stewart. Back to David Grant. Over the shoulder it goes in there. Koshin. Good work there by Clark. Koshin picks it up again. Handball's back. I think that there is David Grant. He just misses a cross. Or was it O'Brien?
I think it was O'Brien,
Simon O'Brien. Gee, just misses that. They've had some opportunities, Cardiff, to really have a greater margin than what the greater lead than what they've got.
14 scoring shots to 6. So they're 6-8-44 to 3-3-21. Cardiff over the Bombers.
But a bit like the earlier game, all the plays been down Cardiff's into the ground. McMahon, they're up against Lewis. Kicks it out there. Island's up there. Up they go. One hand by Biggie. Oh, that's like it's come over the back for Bailey. Bailey's under pressure for Grant. Gets a kick in though. It should sit there nicely. Well done there by Brad Edwards. It's quick. They need to get it in quick. He goes across. It misses the target there. And Castlemaine misses him by not just by a little bit, by a lot. But Castlemaine on the left boot. He sprays it. Had time to get on his right as well.
Blazed away. They're because there's been so much pressure, they're now creating pressure on themselves. He had plenty of time to swing around to that one and just didn't.
Yeah, poor kick by Brad Edwards, though.
Yep, absolutely.
It's a 25-metre kick, and he's missed him by good 5 metres.
And that's that self-imposed pressure.
So instead of having Castle Nuva then goes back and has a set shot on goal.
Yeah.
As opposed, anyway, here come Cardiff again through Sam Hay on the left boot. Good kicked out there to Koshin. He's going to mark in front of Clark. So Nick Koshin, just forward to centre wing. His target in there is Stewart. Up against him is Shell. Also is Mangowski. Shell, good work there by Stewart. Goes on the right boot. He's got McMahon in the square on his own. Jackson McMahon, goal to the Hawks.
What? Now there is a precision pass. He had to be inch perfect, and indeed he was. And Jackson McMahon grabbed it and just kicked it straight through. That's what the Bombers need to do, because that's what the Hawks are doing. And right now, the Hawks are starting to stream away with this one, 7-8-50 to 3-4-22 on the Wilson Security scoreboard.
They're just not working hard enough, Kilarney Vale, at the moment. That was coming in there. They just brought that from end to end, and they just wanted the ball more. And they got there, and Kilarney Vale at the moment, moving forward, they need to really work a lot harder when they haven't got the football, and need to smarten things up when they have got the football. So Coach John Pigeon would certainly be very, very disappointed with how his charges are going.
Is it a structural thing, Gaz? Have they got the wrong players in the wrong positions at the moment?
Well, but the wrong position, that makes no excuse for a missed kick or something like that. There's no one there. Like, I'll agree, I would like to have, it's a Corey Shackleton playing in defence. There may be a reason why that. But, he's one of the key defenders. But anyway, we'll move off that. But goes out there wide now to Sinclair. He goes in long. It's going to go in the white direction. Up they go again. Good work. That's a great mark by Zach Medcalf.
Great mark.
He's a good mark. He's a great defender. Premier defender in the competition. He goes out while the rain starts coming down here now, Ivan. It's just been what the weather's been like. Every time it starts drying out, the weather comes just to make it a little bit slippery. It goes in there in the direction now of Norton. Up he comes. Can't take the mark. Goes to the ground.
The ball up.
No, it was quarter time. It's all right.
Anyway, ball up now for the umpire. Rain's coming down harder and harder again, Gaz.
Yeah. In fact, there now to Norton. Comes out the back there now to Dietz. Dietz swings a handball out. It comes down to Lewis. Lewis falls in there. Comes in short again, though. Stewart kicking in the direction there of Koshin. Goes in there. Going to be out of bounds. Boundary throw in.
Yeah, up the Cardiff end of the park once again. The Bombers have got to work really hard to get this out. We're ticking over 13 minutes into the second quarter, and there's not a lot of movement on the Bombers scoreboard, and at the wrong end of the park to boot.
It comes again. Tap down there it goes. Right in the dangerous area again for the Bombers. For the Cardiff, I mean. It comes there now. They got it out there. Picked up there. That might have been great. Chapman tapped off the boot. Bond's going to lead the race. But he's going to be immediate pressure from McMahon. Bond wants the boundary line. I think he'll use the boundary line if he can. Goes back in there. Pressure on there. Big pressure coming from McMahon. They've got plenty of numbers, haven't they? They just can't
it's
get
unbelievable.
It easy. They just cannot get an easy kick.
No, there's plenty of pressure on the ball, and they just seem to be handling it the best, the Hawks.
They come down to Brad Dietz. He's under pressure. He fumbles once, twice. Looks for the free kick for in the back. That's not what they need. They need to pick the ball up. Alex Bailey goes to ground again. Under pressure from Cardiff. It's just the rain there now. Still coming down.
I think the danger sign as well for the Bombers, without harping on it, is that the fact that you can't really name too many blokes that look like they're going to break away with this game either. Where the Hawks have got a few guys who actually look like they could actually take the game by the scruff of the neck. The Bombers, they're just a bit missing at the moment. They're a bit shaken.
Yeah, they certainly are. They've got to get their hands on the football. Up it comes there now. Shell gets it back over there. Wells, he goes hard at it. He gets tackled, goes to ground there. Play on's a call. Mifsud's in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Cardiff players, however. 5 Cardiff players get in there, and then they're also able to get the handball out. Anyway, the free kick's going to go to Cardiff's way, and Simon O'Brien, first to the football, being rewarded.
Yeah, Simon O'Brien had a fantastic 99th game. Not so his 100th, but he's about 104 through now. And most of those will be very, very good games, and he's a good player for the Hawks.
He certainly is, and he kicks this in a dangerous area. Coshin's his target. Up they go. Collins taps it down. Falls down to Ryan off the ground. It comes. Michael Ryan, like good work. Just didn't sit properly for him. And another behind there to Cardiff. 7-9-51, 3-4-22.
Just a bit of a lull in the game at the moment as it just seems to be all up the Hawks' end.
Lloyd comes up there and takes the mark. He's had to come down the ground. Daniel Lloyd. Sinclair's his next target. Can he take the mark? Good kick by Lloyd. Sinclair's going to mark it. He needs to get it and go. This is it. There's no one there the next option, though. He comes in and kicking the mark. They're looking the direction there of Shackleton. Jack Pratt takes it away. They go to a handball straight up to O'Brien. Kicks in there. Clark should take this mark, though, in front of Koshin, and Clark takes the mark. Best on ground the last two times they won the Rustica player of the match. Gets a short pass to Lloyd. Lloyd on the halfback flank. Once again, he'll go in short there to Coughlin. A little short pass, trying to maintain possession of the football. Where's the next target? Unfortunately, Lloyd's the one. Goes in there. Coughlin goes in short there now to Sinclair.
This is not bad, though, Gaz, because at least they're keeping possession. They're moving the ball forward. They're not wasting it, whereas before they're wasting it. This is the key possession right here. And he's going to get it.
Free kick there goes to Castelnuovo. That's sure he goes there now. On the left boot he goes. Quickly in there to White. White against Medcup. That's better.
That's better.
Good work. Rick White in the square. 1-on-1. Quick get in there.
Yep.
And as I said, definitely worth the move to have Rick White playing up forward just to get him into the game, because once again he can turn the game.
Absolutely. Well, about 90 seconds ago he was leading to the pockets, and that's not where you want the big man to lead. As he comes in dead in front, only about 20 out, and as he kept it in.
The goal umpire had to do a little bit of work, but it's a goal.
Very good, Rick White.
White's first, and certainly something that Kilarney Vale needed just to get him back in a scoring mode. And brings the margin back to 23 points. 23 points is not insurmountable.
Oh, no, not at all. But what I was saying was Rick White, you don't want him leading into the pockets. You want him leading up the front, up the middle of the park, or be in the square and be that contested that mark against Zach Metcalf and back himself. Because if he starts leading into pockets, you're just wasting a very good player. But well done to Rick White, and of course, well done to the Kilarney Vale Bombers. Yeah. They breathe a little bit of life back into their game.
Certainly have, and look, once again, just get the feel of the football again. Give themselves a chance, keeping it nice and close.
What about Star 104.5? They play the music we all love, Gaz, and they proudly support the Black Diamond AFL.
Yep, big week last week, Star. Haven't had the outside broadcast.
Great initiative too.
Certainly
great supporters. Thank you to Star 104.5 for their support.
Back in the centre of the ground again. It's going to be Sinclair up against Clark. Clark used the body well. Went to go back to Gibson. It doesn't come to him though. Chapman comes back there. Wells drops the ball. Goes back there now. Also in there is Lloyd. He's tackled there by Gibson. May or may not have had it. Comes back there. White is in there also. Picked up there is Gibson. Plenty of numbers back in there. High tackle. Free kick's going to go the way there of Jackson Island. Oh, now where's the spread on for Kilarney Vale? Out they come out now. Lewis is out there. He's up against Norton. Norton goes up there. Lewis takes the mark. Quick possession's going to be the needed. Goes in there. Short in there. Back it comes to Sinclair. Sinclair marks it. Probably 50 metres out from goal. Where's the next one? Rick White's calling. Rick White wants it long. And quick, he goes in there. Metcalf's down there. They've got the numbers this time. Have the Hawks. Come back there now to Lewis. Gets a rushed handball back in the direction there of Coughlin. And it's going to be out of bounds for a boundary throw-in.
Probably suggest that when the Bombers get it, take a leaf out of what City did last game, which is they played on very quickly where they could. Yeah. They made the most of their chances, because otherwise the Cardiff are too good. They're going to get numbers back immediately. When you watch it, as soon as the possession gets turned over, Cardiff on the back.
Coming in there now. Good work by Shackleton. Punches that away in the direction of Coughlin. Coughlin now on the wing. Where's he going to go? He's kicking this to a 50-50 contest. Bring Matty right into play there.
Great punch.
Comes back there now to McMahon. Away they go. Back it comes there now. Letha Barra handballed it to himself. Lloyd's coming in to meet up there for Kilarney Vale. Classy player, Daniel Lloyd.
Wow.
On the right boot. Great hit there. Is there a free kick there to Wells over the shoulder, but not it. Edwards now gets it. Brad Edwards on the right boot. A dangerous area. They've got numbers back there again. It gets over the back. White's there, but numbers back there for Cardiff. Hurry kick out there. Nick Maddox going to come. It goes through Nick Maddox's leg. Dane Amity can't pick it up. Went through, but O'Donnell, he's got clean hands. Back it comes to Pearsall. Back it comes out.
Oh, good work.
Out there. Great smother on Jolliffe there, but also good work by McMahon. Fends off Reece Banbrook. Then gets the handball back to Koshin. Koshin gets the handball out in the direction of Jolliffe. Good work by Cardiff. Got out of a difficult situation. Ryan's in there against Collins. Collins over there. Engage the contact there again. Bond taps it out there. They've got numbers out there. Gibson there, but well played by Brendan Lewis, and then picks it up. Good work by the skipper. Gets down the Chapman, Castelnuovo. This is a good one-on-one. Castelnuovo, no.
Oh. Unlucky there. He was off and racing. I would suggest that was a 50-50 clean possession.
Chapman kicks it in there. Coughlin punches away from Gibson. Gibson goes to ground. Coughlin gets up. He needs to be better than that. Coughlin, he had to stand up. He had Gibson on the ground behind him. Just rushed it a little bit. Back it comes there now to Jackson Island. He gets on the left boot, but no one there. All Cardiff. And back it comes. It'll come back to Clark. Off one step, however. It's only going back as far as Coughlin. Ryan Coughlin on the centre wing.
The last minute's probably been their best play for a while, guys. The Bombers.
We've got another one. We might have another interchange infringement.
Is that the second one today?
Yep.
Wow. Haven't seen them all year, and all of a sudden 2 in a day,
No,
guys.
we haven't had an interchange steward all yet.
Maybe that's why.
Yep.
Hey, they've been caught out, the boys.
Yep. Yeah. So free kick going to go the way of Cardiff.
Very careful.
Going to go to Gibson.
They're worth so much. You can't be giving away free kicks like this. Anyway, in he comes.
Gibson, right on 50. They kick the goal. Newcastle City's from there. Gibson's not going to do the same. It's going to be a point to Liam Gibson. 7-10-52. 4-4-28. 24 points of margin. We played 21 minutes.
Is it something that the club should be talking about during the finals campaign, guys, just to reinforce some of those interchange rules?
But you've got one down there. You've got the interchange steward with the emergency umpire down there. And the interchange steward tells the person on the ground about to come on to wait. Wait. It's not that hard. It is not that hard. It's like kicking in and you kick at the mark.
Yep.
You know, you wait, you can go. So anyway, back it comes to Ireland.
Sounds like my
wife. Kicks it long, yeah. Goes in the White direction, sitting up there also with Metcalf. White should have taken it. Handball, back it comes to Chapman. Just turn it over again. Kicks it in short. How's it going to go? Good mark taken in there by O'Brien. He goes off there in front of Shell. Gets a long kick in their direction. Out comes McMahon. Out comes Lewis. Good work, good contest there. McMahon picks it up. If he can get it out to Lewis, back
tackle.
It comes to Grant. Grant going to goal, holding the ball. Good work.
Yeah, great tackles there. Great defence by the Bombers. Got him once and then got him twice.
So Lloyd gets it now and away they go. Fearing pass in there to Sinclair. He goes it now. He's got to go there now on quick. He needs to get it to go quick. Gets around O'Donnell on the mark and then goes in short. Looking in there for Shackleton. Under pressure there from Vukovic, and down it comes now to Metcalf, and Cardiff once again repel it. Now it comes to Clark and also Chapman. They've got numbers out on the wing. Ireland's chasing Clark. Clark stops to a walk, but still good enough to get it to Chapman. Chapman on the right boot goes in there, looking now there for Ryan. Over his head it goes. Collins is back there with Clark. 2-on-1, certainly slow motion at the moment.
Oh.
Back it comes to Clark. Collins is there. Clark gets a handball out. It comes there now to Paddy Shell on the left boot in short to Ireland, and Jackson Island takes the mark.
Geez, they had to be they were very casual about it, the Bombers in the back line. They can't afford to do that all day. Michael Ryan will pick them off sooner or later.
Shell. This is it. This is the static movement they've got. Very, very static. Goes in short now. Finds Max Mumford. They'd love the next goal. They would really, really love the next goal. Get it back into a 3-goal game heading into half-time.
Yeah, well, they're 4 down now at the moment. They do need to hurry it up because there wouldn't be a great deal of time left.
Going in the White direction. Up goes Sinclair. Puts one hand up. That can't take the mark. Coming down there again. They've got numbers as Metcalf. Gets it on, swings it on the right boot, but kicks it only as far as Clark. Clark now can use Banbrook. No, he doesn't. He goes back. Once again, static. It's take a mark, get back off the mark, and have a kick. He then goes in short there to Paddy Shell. And that just allowing Cardiff have got all numbers back.
What happened
last
game?
There's not a lot of movement up forward.
Very similar to what Terry Gulavoka did to City last game. All players are now pretty much on the back side of the field.
Yep.
All the Cardiff players have run back. I talked about it before. They're very good at getting numbers back, and that's where Kilarney Vale are breaking down, because the longer they take with the ball in hand, the more Cardiff can do this.
And then they get, look at this, and then they get broken on the spread.
Yep.
You know, because here comes, look at this, Koshin. He's going to go over the top there now to Norton. It sits up. He's chased by Bond. They've got the numbers, Kilarney Vale. But Norton will go in there strong. He'll try and hold this ball in there. He's gone to ground with it. Going to be a ball up. Well done, Michael Norton. But once again, we say that we static play. We don't want to talk about it, but then the kick doesn't find its target. Their skill level's just not good enough today.
They've got to be quicker. They've got to move the ball. They've got to play on every chance they get, the Bombers.
Down it comes there now. Tapped down by Norton. It comes out there. O'Brien's looking dangerous. Also, Koshin's looking dangerous. Well done there by Shell. Back it comes to Corbin Bond. They're out there now through Brendan Lewis. Good shepherd by Dietz. Lewis on the right boot. Kicks into Sinclair. Sinclair down the ground it goes there. Sinclair gets it and goes.
He's going to bring it back.
Tell you what, it turned out all right for Kilarney Vale, though.
They brought it back.
Yeah.
Lucky boys.
Yeah.
Anyway,
comes back there now to Sean Sinclair.
He'll get it, and they reset. Now, this is where they've got to be quick, guys. They can't hold it.
But once again, they're slow here, there now. Goes there, kicks in the direction there. It's going to go in there to Shackleton. 1, 2, 3. They've got the numbers spoiled over there. Rick White's down there. Also down there is Evans. Gets the handball back. It comes there now to Matic. Good tackle down there. Goes there across to Amity. Could have got a free kick for high tackle. But once again, it's just the numbers they get back there through Stewart. Kicked it long there. Paddy Shell's in there. Leading up there is Jolliffe. Just the pressure from Collins on Jollins. Gets a hand Paddy Shell there now. Back to Brendan Lewis. He tried to put it on the boot quickly. Comes back there now to Shell. Back there now also is Sinclair. He's working hard for the Bombers. Sean Sinclair gets a kick across there. Brad Deed should take the mark in the centre. He's got to turn and go.
Go be quick.
Once again, Daddy, got to turn it and go. He had a ruckman on the mark. Get around him. Goes in short there to Sinclair. Sinclair takes it. He's got to go. Once again, didn't go. Got to take the risk.
Yeah, and have a look at the right side of him. There are 5 Bombers players in a row next to him.
Kick in there, finds Medcup.
There were 6 Bombers players in a row there, guys, and none of them were forward of the kicker.
Yeah, they got to take a risk at some stage. Medcup,
play on.
Come they go, kick out wide, short kick there. Ken Amity get it. Good work by Dane Amity, the veteran. He goes there now, but off the ground. Goes there. It's going to go out of bounds. Is it? No, it doesn't. It stays in there and out of bounds for a boundary throw. He got a high tackle. That's another poor decision, Roger. He put his head down over the ball.
Anyway, they're starting to find him, and luck's a fortune here for Cardiff. He looks a bit groggy, though.
Yeah, just got, I think he might have got a bit of a knee in the leg there, but Jack Pratt, he loves it, certainly tough. He goes in short in the Ryan direction. He marks, he doesn't mark in front of Collins. It's going to be out of bounds. Boundary throw in. Almost half-time here at number 1 Sports Ground, the second semi-final. It's certainly your Cardiff has certainly they've taken the points in the first half. They lead by 24 points as the rain starts to come down again. Back it comes to Mumford. In it goes there now to White. Sinclair's there also. They're under pressure every time they get it there. They can't get it up to Evans. Deach picks it up and immediately Pratt with tackles. He lays the tackle on him. He's going to penalise him for holding the ball here.
And he does.
Yeah.
And he does. Now they're going to move it. They're going to move it.
Look at it. See all Cardiff. They're all going there. Where they get Kilarney Vale around in the pocket.
Yep. And they
Cardiff, because Cardiff, and full credit to them, have got the corridor. But good kick in there to Daniel Lloyd. Should be a 50-metre penalty here to go with that. Take the mark was not the best bit of tackle. It's going to be 50 metres. It's going to be the most important thing about this for Cardiff is they're going to get a certain goal. And just about right on half-time, it's going to be a 3-goal game.
Yes.
And Cardiff do not deserve to be within 3 goals.
No, you wouldn't expect so. Look, and he's going to kick this one, there's no doubt about it. And you bang on, 3 goals. Kilarney Vale will be very, very happy with that. The Cardiff boys, and he has kicked it. So there you go. Daniel Lloyd gets his second. And, of course, as you said, 3 goals is all the difference now. And that is the difference between being a fair chance and not being a fair chance.
Exactly. And look, they've full credit to Kilarney Vale. They've been able to hang in the game. Certainly haven't been playing anywhere near their best. Their structure doesn't look anywhere near their best either.
Yeah.
Now, their skill level's not. But the 3 goals down, John Pidgeon as coach, that's what he can say. Say, look, we've played probably arguably one of our worst quarters of football. Worst halves.
Yep.
And with 3 goals down in a first semi-final. So, you can come out, rebuild, and see what happens there now after half-time. We're almost there.
Well, the good thing for Kilarney Vale is they've got some good players who haven't performed. If they start kicking into gear, all of a sudden they're going to come with a rush.
Yeah, they certainly are, without a shadow of a doubt. The rain's still coming down at the moment.
Yeah, a few brollies out now. The fans are still hanging around, though. They want to watch it, which is a good game.
Oh, certainly it's a good game. First semi-final. The loser are out. The winner gets an invitation to play Newcastle City in the preliminary final next Saturday afternoon. Out it comes there now. Quickly on the boot. Free kick back in the centre of the ground. Gee, that goes against them, actually, because I think Michael Ryan had taken a mark. It's back here, he says, coming back here. Bit of confusion there.
Yeah, there wouldn't be much time.
I'm not sure, no. I don't think they've got time. There's a rain pause down there at the moment.
Coming down now.
The Stewart there gets it on a kick. Kick there. Can they take a mark? Lennon goes up. Can't take it. There's a siren sound.
And right on cue.
And that is half-time, just as the rain comes quite heavy. And it's Kilarney Vale, 5-4-34, trailing Cardiff, 7-10-52. So it's an 18-point advantage to Cardiff at half-time.
Yeah, goal kickers for Kilarney Vale. 1 to Rick White, 1 to Max Mumford, 1 to Jackson Island, and 2 to Daniel Lloyd. For Cardiff, 1 goal each to Simon O'Brien, David Grant, Michael Ryan, Liam Gibson, and Jack Lennon, and 2 goals to Jackson McMahon. As the heavens have opened here at number 1 Sports Ground, Gaz, in the first semi-final of the Wilson Security Black Diamond Cup. Good half for Cardiff. Plenty to come yet from Kilarney Vale. Guys, we'll have a short break, and we'll be right back here for the second half of the first semi-final.